Welcome back on board the Normandy, guys. So we found Rex's long lost family armor in the last episode. In the was it the Argos Row system? I can't remember. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna scan the last planet in this system, obviously, but we're gonna go and do Garrus's side quest to find Dr. Salian. Whichever cluster that's in, we'll explore there, complete that mission, and then we'll come back on board the Normandy and we'll try and see if there's any new dialogue with all our squad mates. We'll chat to all them, talk to everyone on board the ship, catch up on any Codex Entries before we do anything else. And then I think, this will probably be in the next episode, but I think we'll head back to the Citadel to do a bunch of quests that we've got there. Alright, so we've been on board Metgos. We've been down on the surface of Metgos. Varmalus. Okay, Varmalus has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. In these relatively cool areas, some primitive life has developed. I'll be honest, guys, I think I kind of prefer saying aluminum because it's quicker. Aluminium, it's just more syllables, isn't it? I'll give the Americanism that. Okay. Hang on. I didn't check which system we need to go to. Tracking down, yeah. Head to the Herschel system in the Kelp Verge. Herschel system. Herschel. What is it? Hershey's? Is that the American chocolate brand? Well, there's not another sneaky system in here, is there? I've forgotten which system it said to go to. It said it was Kelp Verge. Yep, Kelp Verge. And Herschel. Excellent. Right, off we go to the Herschel cluster. Or the Herschel system. Alright, ooh, we got a planet with rings. Let's painstakingly go across this asteroid belt. MSV Fidel. Is that a space station or something? A rocky asteroid, a metal-rich asteroid. Platinum. Right, MSV Fidel. Let's just check our journal, because there might be another quest here. While on Noveria, you found a log listing an unauthorized transmission. Apparently someone thinks a doctor, located in the Newton system, is in grave danger. Unfortunately, it appears the message was intercepted by Noveria security before it could be delivered. Head to the Newton system in the Kelp Verge. Oh, that's the other star system. Okay. And warn the doctor. So, okay, so we've got that here. Okay, insignias, collectathon, collectathon, collectathon. We need to go back to the Citadel for that. Collectathon, Citadel, Collectathon. Helena Blake, a high-ranking member of a criminal cartel, has asked you to eliminate... Oh yeah, that's... Where is that? Hades Gamma, that's not here. Find the freighter in the Farinata system of the Hades Gamma cluster, that's not here. Missing survey team, Hades Gamma, privateers, a man named Gareth, yep. Strenus, that's not here, no. Strange transmission. Message is a little disturbing. Head to the Century system. No, none of them. So I don't know what that extra thing is. But let's find out. So I'm obviously taking Garrus with me, but I won't take Rex. I'll take someone else with me. I'm not sure who at the minute. Might take Kaden. Not taking him out for a little bit. Okay, let's have a look at the planets first. Clobaca is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a hazy hydrocarbon atmosphere. Its system is mainly composed of chlorides with deposits of solid and liquid form hydrocarbons. No population there. Okay, the next planet is Krogen. Krogen's hydrogen-helium atmosphere is given a fairly dramatic emerald tint by chlorine and ionized gases. It has nearly 100 moons. Wow. Takes 1,000 Earth years to complete an orbit. That's mad. And MSV Fidel. Yeah, it is a space station. The Fidel is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Registry, private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Right, this is the quest for Garrus. Okay, so I'm guessing he maybe has automated defenses, so it might be an idea to take Tali. So obviously we're taking Garrus. I think I'll take Tali in case, because I don't think he'd have. Unless he might have mercenaries, but I think it's more likely that he'd have like turrets and stuff. Well, let's take Tali, who we're going to need to level up, I think. 2 points. What should we give her? We've maxed out her hacking. Let's just get her advanced marksman, just because it's right there. Yeah, let's bump her electronic score up a bit. Keep pressing toggle helmet like an idiot. Trying to kill her. Right. And this is this quest, yeah? Let's find him. Right, I can already see an enemy. So. Right, we just need to make sure Tali's well equipped here. Any Quarian armor? None. She's got the logic arrest tool. She could do with a better one. I should really give her the one that Garrus has got. Garrus is a logic 6. Tali's is a logic 5. Yeah, she'll be using more of the abilities than Garrus. Right, let's give her a nice pistol. She's already got a stiletto 5. So we've got a stiletto 6 she can have. She's got shock absorbers. Let's... Oh, kinetic buffer. Yeah, cooldown reduction's useful for her. Garrus, I forgot to give you one. Yeah, let's just give him ablative coating. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, weapons hot. Garrus has got his sniper rifle out. Okay, this place is pretty big. This looks like a boss room. Oh my god, zombies! Don't blow up. We don't need to take cover with these things. Look at him! Ew. That's disgusting. Right, guys. Don't know what else is in here. It's a shame to... It's a sign, even, that he's been doing some horrible experiments, the fact that those things are here, right? You would have thought he would have just had some turrets or something. Yeah, this is the only way through. Alright there, Doctor. I'm left-handed, let's go left. It's locked.
Thank you.
Oh!
Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
You sure about that, mate?
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
What? I thought we were going to arrest him. I mean, Garrus will recognise him, right? I mean, we've got to trust Garrus, right? This guy's... He's not trapped here. I mean, the doors would have been locked on the way in, right, if he was trapped. I wasn't expecting him to play innocent like this. Did he mention he was a Solarian at any point? Not that that matters, but... Oh, this is a bit grim, if we're wrong. Surely Garrus has seen him before, right? They had him they had him arrested, right? At one point, and then he got away somehow. Or am I misremembering that? Do what you want, Garrus.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
That was satisfying.
Okay, I feel a bit bad now. Yeah, we're done here.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Salian's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red, but his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. I don't know how he died, I just did neural shock. Wetware. Sweet, new biotic amps. Can give those to Rex, Kaden, and Liara. Medical station. Medium human armor, heavy human armor. Okay, that's for Ashley. Damn it. Another Raikou. They hit hard. Kinetic stabilizers, nearly press return to reduced to Omnigel. Malfunctioning objects. Shield modulator, high explosives. Oh, grenade upgrades, nice. Are those passive upgrades? I'm not sure about them if we have to equip them. Wait. Katana 6, another stiletto. Right, is that everything? Maybe we can unlock some of the other rooms, perhaps? Oh, cockpit. What about this room? Why can't we get in here? I don't see any reason to let him go. You know, just like with the Batarians, like with Balak, I would have killed him if he wouldn't have had the hostages, right? I'm not just gonna spare someone who's butchering people and is made a bunch of zombies as his own personal defense force. I'll trust Garrus, right? Garrus recognized him. The guy wants to play innocent. Fine. Maybe it was an error, I don't know, but... Right, so, let's, first thing, let's have a little catch up on our Codex entries. So, primaries, we've got Humanity in the Systems Alliance.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a...
Earth. This will be interesting. Hopefully more interesting than that quest on Luna. Right. The homeworld and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce and art. The great cities are greening as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between the rich and the poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smoke-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to the environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances. Not particularly specific, right? A bit of a generic description. Would have liked perhaps a few more specifics. Right, let's go for technology. Okay, biotics training. Biotic implants and amplifiers only provide the potential to create coherent mass effect fields. Whether biotics can actually do so is largely determined by their training. Biotics must develop conscious control over their nervous systems, sending specific electrical impulses to the element 0 nodules embedded in their nerves. They are taught to use their implants and amps with biofeedback devices and physical mnemonics. Specific gestures or muscle movements fire the proper sequence of nerves to activate a certain skill. Conatix Industries pioneered biotic training with the Biotic Acclimation and Temperance training program. Although BAT did not achieve the desired result, many techniques taught are still used today. Many human think tanks are trying to develop some form of biotic super soldier. Most are benign efforts to create more flexible troops. Others, less publicly known, are unapologetic attempts to create Nietzschean supermen. Nietzsche! Ships and vehicles, my least favourite category. Combat drones, okay, there's only one. Drones are small robots used to support and supplement organic soldiers on the battlefield. They have no artificial intelligence of any kind, but follow fixed, minimally adaptive programs. Most varieties employ mass effect levitation to improve mobility. All modern armies rely on veritable fleets of drones for routine soldiering, static garrisons, patrols, etc. The use of drones in non-critical duties keeps manpower needs down and reduces casualties in low-intensity conflicts. Less advanced races and cultures with less sensitivity to casualties have correspondingly fewer drones in their inventory. Drones are of little use in conventional open-field battles, as they are poorly armed and armoured. In addition to combat drones, support drones are used to assist organic units in the field. Reconnaissance drones are small, stealthy craft that screen combat units in the field and warn commanders when enemies are spotted. Electronic warfare drones supplement battlefield technicians, serving as mobile jammers and electronic intelligence gathering platforms. Military and civilian police. Did they not close those brackets? It's going to bother me greatly. Military and civilian police utilise dazzler drones equipped with powerful strobe lights to disorient and subdue intruders using non-lethal force. Drone formations are officially referred to as wings, i.e. deploy the 4th Assault Drone Wing on the left flank. Combat soldiers often refer to friendly formations as flocks and enemy formations as swarms. Fair enough. Right, we're all clear. Right, so we're going to head down. We're going to sell a bunch of junk. We're going to talk to Rex and Garrus first, so I will come up here to talk to Kaden and Liara, but we've done important side quests for Rex and Garrus, so we'll speak to them. And Garrus's was a little... I suppose neither of them were, like, massive story undertakings. They were more just unfinished business, right? Right. Hello there, Mr. Requisitions Officer.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've
You
got.
bet, Commander.
Right. We are selling stuff. Right. I'll keep a spare one. Right, basic pistols. Basic armors. Right, basic assault rifles. Basic shotguns. Right, I'm going to leave most of the armor. Level 2 upgrades. I think we're alright getting rid of these. So do we have to equip these? I'm really unsure. Right, level 3s, we can sell them. Yeah, look. I'm really unsure. Right, level 4s. Yeah, I think we can sell these. Yeah, more level 4s. Some of these are pretty good though. The assault rifles can go. It's the katanas that are the heavy hitting ones, so. I'll sell duplicates from this point on. Have we got tungsten level 5 anywhere? So much stuff! Yeah, we've got tungsten 6, so... God, look at all this, man. Right, that's all that my brain can tolerate at the minute. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Light Turian armor. God, look how much money that costs, man. Prototype, only available to Spectres. Right. So we don't want to buy stuff that's... We only want to buy a pistol, really, right? Because we only specialise. Because we're the only one who can use these, apparently, right? A prototype sidearm only available to Spectres. Its accuracy and damage are unmatched. So we should buy this, right? It's master gear. HMWSR. Is there any armour of that type? Light human armour. At the minute we've got the Ursa 5, which is better than this on all accounts, so we do not want you. This we do want, apparently. Better heatsink capacity. I don't know if it's better for that to be high or low, I can't remember. But it's really accurate, does tons of damage. We've got loads of money, we might as well spend some of it for once. I don't really use assault rifles, but I think that these are only available to Amanita. I don't think we'll be able to equip these on anyone else, but that's 300k. Holy smokes. Right, I'll maybe come back for that. Yes, please. See, we don't have anything to equip with grenades. Do we need to be a certain... Ah, that's what I've not been doing. You idiot, man. Yeah, I'll take high explosive. Right, we need to do that on everyone then, so the grenades become more viable. Right, Garrus, do you want to talk about the Doctor?
Commander, what can I do for you?
What's up?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
Do you think he's going to get away?
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done.
It's a possibility.
I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
So you're worried?
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
It is possible. Sorry I keep going for the left option, it's just the game told me that this often leads to more information. I think it is possible,
You
yeah.
seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go.
True.
If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
He might have information though, right? Because he's got all this extremely advanced technology. He's obviously had access to things no one else in the universe has had access to for a long time. The Reapers, the advancements with the Geth, the negotiations with the Geth. Because the Geth are an intelligent species, right? A intelligent race. It's not like they're just following him for no reason or because they've been hacked. I mean, maybe I suppose he could have used his ship to take control, but I don't know if that's exclusive to biological creatures. I think we're just going to have to play it by the ear, mate. He might have vital information that we need to get from him if we do capture him. We'll see.
It'll depend on the situation.
Yeah.
I'm not committing to anything until I've got him in my sights.
Fair enough. Either way, I'm right behind you, Commander.
Fair enough, Garrus. Alright, Rex. Have you had time to have a little look at your armor?
Shepard.
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
Ugh.
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
And?
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogen?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard?
He's already tried.
I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
I understand.
So you decided to go your own way?
I decided killing for credits was better than killing for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Sometimes, yeah. I suppose.
You ever think about helping your people?
Again.
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogen mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
If, I mean, we know that he doesn't just blindly do it. He left Seren, even though he's being paid to work for Seren. Well, I know he didn't get paid, but he was going to be paid. He left that job.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
Yeah. Do you enjoy it, or, well, do Krogans enjoy anything?
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
So weird, people saying bloody in an slightly American accent. We should ask him about his family because he's got the armor back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
You must have family other than your father.
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
So long,
Fair enough.
Rex.
Shepard.
Hey there, Ash.
Commander?
Doing alright?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom.
Okay,
She
this
has
is
some
a
hurt.
repeat.
Just saying, Skipper.
You wanna chat?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
That's contraband. Now what's the occasion?
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it.
Fair enough.
Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
I'm flattered, Ashley.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
What is?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war.
Oh, right.
The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Okay. I understand.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway.
All right.
I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Is this why you dislike aliens so much?
Is this why you're always going on about the Council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
No.
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Alright. Good chat.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Okay, she's got a chip on her shoulder about her grandfather that she's obviously inherited from her father as well. Alright there, Tali. Engineer Adams?
Something I can do for you, Commander.
We've asked him about this.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
I hope so.
Won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
An important part, Tali.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I mean, she didn't have to earn it. She's just a person. You're welcome.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
Right. Nice chatting, Tali.
I should go.
See you later.
That's weird. I mean, we've got like quite a lot of the main story left. Just making it sound like we're close to the end. Let's go talk to the other two. Then we might still have some time to explore the rest of the solar systems here. Oh, wrong way. Right there, Kaden. These two are never doing any work. Dramatic entrance.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. I mean, there are reports to file on the Rachni and on Annaleus.
Yeah, they can wait.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
It's a swirling mass of information. I don't know what that's your training talking saying. You can blame them a little bit for lack of foresight, but it's your training talking.
So can I guess this will add to your resentment against aliens?
What?
Resentment? Against aliens? I mean, I'm
That's not what I meant.
What makes you think that?
What happened with Rinus?
Don't tell me you and Vernus hugged on graduation day.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us.
Yeah.
Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I didn't mean to ask him that. I had no idea that's what that middle option was good at. I've not thought that Kaden was a bit of a space racist or anything like that. What happened?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You tried to help Rana.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
Fair enough, mate.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
That's confused me a little bit. I might be forgetting a part of his backstory I've already spoke to him about. I can't remember what the shortcut is for the Codex. Oh. So he killed a Turian. Was it their teacher, or was it just someone else who was doing biotic training? Solarian biology. Okay. Solarians are noted for their high-speed metabolism, which allows them to function on just 1 hour of sleep a day. Their minds and bodies work faster than most sapient races, making them seem restless or hyperactive. The drawback of this active metabolism is a short lifespan of around 40 human years. The Solarians are amphibian, haplodiploid egg layers. Unfertilized eggs produce males and fertilized eggs produce females. Interesting. Once a year, a Solarian female will lay a clutch of dozens of eggs. Social rules prevent all but a fraction from being fertilized. As a result, 90% of the species is male. Solarians have photographic memories and rarely forget a fact. They also possess a form of psychological imprinting, tending to defer to those they knew in their youth. Solarian hatching is a solemn ritual in which the clan Dalatrus, the matriarch, isolates herself with the eggs. The young Solarians psychologically imprint on her and tend to defer to her wishes. Yeah, that's confused me a little bit. Just the word defer. I don't know why. Tending to defer to those they knew in their youth. I'm not sure what that means in this context. During the hatching of daughters, the Delatruses of the mother and father's clans are present at the imprinting. This ensures the offspring have equal loyalty to both, ensuring the desired dynastic and political unity. Turian Government. Okay, that just confused me a bit. I might need one of you to explain that a little bit. The Turian Government is a hierarchical meritocracy. While it has great potential for misuse, this is tempered by the civic duty and personal responsibility Turians learn in childhood. Turians have 27 citizenship tiers, beginning with civilian, client races and children. The initial period of military service is the second tier. Formal citizenship is conferred at the third tier after boot camp. For client races, citizenship is granted after the individual musters out. High-ranked citizens are expected to lead and protect subordinates. Lower-ranked citizens are expected to obey and support superiors. Promotion to another tier of citizenship is based on the personal assessments of one's superiors and co-rankers. Throughout their lives, Turians ascend to higher tiers and are occasionally demoted to lower ones. The stigma associated with demotion lies not on the individual, but on those who promoted him when he wasn't ready for additional responsibility. This curbs the tendency to promote individuals into positions beyond their capabilities, right? Because the person doing the promoting is the one responsible ultimately. Settling into a role and rank is not considered stagnation. Turians value knowing one's own limitations more than being ambitious. That's very pragmatic. At the top are the Primarchs, who each rule a colonization cluster. The Primarchs vote on matters of national import. They otherwise... Is my camera crooked? Just can't tell where my shoulders are. They otherwise maintain a hands-off policy, trusting the citizens on each level below them to do their jobs competently. Turians enjoy broad freedoms, so long as one completes his duties, and doesn't prevent others from completing theirs. Nothing is forbidden. For example, there are no laws against recreational drug use, but if someone is unable to complete his duties due to the drug use, his superiors step in. Judicial proceedings and interventions. Judicial proceedings are interventions. Peers express their concern and try to convince the offender to change. If rehabilitation fails, Turians have no qualms about sentencing dangerous individuals to life at hard labour for the state. Okay. So it's a very kind of trusting system, but if it messes up your duty to your community, to your country, whatever, that's when there are punishments. Do what you want to yourself, but don't let it affect everyone else, I guess. Interesting. Okay, Krogen military doctrine. Traditional Krogen tactics were built on attritional mass unit warfare. Equipped with cheap, rugged gear, troop formations were powerful but inflexible. Command and control was very centralized. Soldiers in the field who saw a target contacted their commanders behind the lines to arrange fire support. Since the Genophage, the Krogen can no longer afford the casualties of the old Horde attacks. The Battle Masters are a match for any 10 soldiers of another species. To a Battle Master, killing is a science. They focus on developing a clean, brute force economy of motion that exploits their brutal strength to incapacitate enemies with a swift single blow of overwhelming power. This change of focus from mass unit warfare to maximal efficiency has increased employment demand in the fields of security and muscle for hire. Due to the unsavory reputation of the Krogen, most of these jobs are on the far side of the law. Battle Masters are not spit and polish, but they do believe in being well armed and equipped, preferably with a gun for each limb. They are callous and brutal, but methodical and disciplined. They use any means at their disposal to achieve their goals, no matter how reprehensible. Hostage taking and genocide are acceptable means to ensure a quiet occupation with few Krogen casualties. The Krogan serving with Seren's forces appear to be returning to the old style of mass attritional combat. They also work in close cooperation with supporting Geth units, who fill the roles occupied by combat drones in other armies. Biotics are rare among the Krogan. Those that exist are viewed with suspicion and fear. The Krogan see this aura of fear as a useful quality for an officer, and often promote them. Combat drones and other high-tech equipment are likewise in short supply. Fascinating. Okay, that was everything. Okay, let's go have a chat with Liara. Hey there, Doctor. Hello there, miss. Dramatic entrance.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Go on then.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
This is
You
awkward.
have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact.
We've already spoke about this,
When one
right?
of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
So, what does this spiritual exchange entail?
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
Is this a proposition? Let's not be blunt. I'm intrigued.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No! Oh no! I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... That is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough, right? It's a kind of a simulation, right? So there's a pragmatic sense to it in that, right? They're going to benefit from it because they're going to absorb, you know, knowledge, qualities and stuff from a partner. So yeah, it's a big undertaking, it seems. They live so long, so why would there be any rush?
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106.
Oh, she's
barely an adult
106?
by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
I understand.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I don't know if that was just like, if I just ended the romance there. I really don't know. What did we just pick up? It must have been Asari biology, right? Asari have a robust cellular regenerative system. While they don't heal faster than other species, Asari are known to reach 1,000 years of age. Although Asari have one gender, they are not asexual, and Asari provides 2 copies of her own genes to her offspring. The second set is altered in a unique process called melding. During melding, an Asari consciously attunes her nervous system to her partner's, sending and receiving electrical impulses directly through the skin. The partner can be another Asari or an alien of either gender. Effectively, the Asari and her partner briefly become one unified nervous system. This unique means of reproduction is the reason Asari are talented biotics. Their evolved ability to consciously control nerve impulses is very similar to biotic training. Asari believe that their offspring acquire the best qualities of their father from the melded genes, but evidence is anecdotal. Asari pass through their climacteric life stages, marked by biochemical and physiological changes. The maiden stage begins at birth and is marked by the drive to explore and experience. Most young Asari are curious and restless. The matron stage of life begins around the age of 350, though it can be triggered earlier if the individual melds frequently. This period is marked by a desire to settle in one area and raise children. The matriarch stage begins around 700, or earlier if an individual melds rarely. Matriarchs become active in their community as sages and counselors, dispensing wisdom from centuries of experience. While each stage of life is marked by strong biological tendencies, individuals do make unexpected life choices. For example, there are maidens who stay close to home rather than explore, matrons who would rather work than build a family, and matriarchs who have no interest in community affairs. Interesting. Alright, let's head back up. No, that's down, Matt. What are you doing? Stairs. Stairs go up. Alright, I think I'm going to end the episode there, guys. We'll explore the rest of this cluster and maybe head back to the Citadel to finish off a few of these quests, see if there's anything different there, if there's anyone new to talk to. Yeah, so we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a like if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching to the end if you made it this far. And just remember, everybody, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you back on board the Normandy.